down this morning as if he's saying something to me. Sitting on the limb of a tree, giving me a sound of sweet melody. I guess he's trying to tell me something.
Dr. Sheril Chung on reggae2reggae.com. Dr. Sheril Chung on reggae2reggae.com. Dr. Sheril Chung on reggae2reggae.com.
Hi, we are here and we are back. And boy, it has been a wonderful time from Monday to Wednesday. You know, putting together this breakdown of the King's proposal and how we get ourselves all ready to go, And boy, it's really been exciting because I have been not just doing the series, but walking through it myself. And it has been exciting, exhilarating, empowering. I don't have words to describe it because it has taken me up, forward, whatever in my walk. And I would say in my run. I think I'm at peace. I'm soaring now. So today we are going to be looking at when I fail or fall or lose faith. And I'm telling you, this is just powerful. I want you to notice that the brambles have increased over here. We're going to talk more about that. But let's listen to the King's proposal. You're on Celebrate Life, Reggae to Reggae. So come back.
Long before I laid the foundations of the earth, before I stretched out the canopy of heaven, I was thinking of you, and I chose you to be the object of my love. Before you ever knew me, I knew you and I loved you from the first moment of your life. My love for you has existed before time itself, and it will continue when time is no more. You are worth so much to me, and all the universe which I created. You are my most treasured possession. There is none like you. I left my throne in heaven just to have you. Though I was king, I was not willing to remain as king if that meant not having you by my side. Oh, my beloved, I gave up everything to have you. I cast aside my crown and removed my robe of royalty. I became nothing more than a servant among men. Because you could not come to me, I came to you. I left heaven behind and came to earth just so I could be near you. Though I was rich, I became poor. Though I was strong, I became weak like mortal man. And I did this for you. The cost I paid was great, but I have no regrets. You are worth everything I gave. You are my darling. You are my pearl of great price. One glance from you, and I am ravished by the power of love. Don't think I came to redeem you because I pity you. No. I have done what I have done because I so greatly desire you. I did not pay the ultimate price because you are worthless. I gave it all because you are priceless. And now, I offer you a king's proposal. These are the things I will give to you, if only you will agree to become my eternal bride. I promise to take from you the heavy burdens of life and clothe you with garments of praise. Once you become mine, I will never cast you out or abandon you. You will be an orphan no more. I will never leave you or forsake you. You will have a home with me forever. And I will heal your broken heart, and my anointing will break every yoke that binds you. Instead of ashes, you will wear a beautiful garland of my grace, and I will anoint your head with the oil of health and joy. I have so many plans for you, beloved, and all of them are good. I know that sin robbed you of your beauty, but my love will restore you completely. Yes, the old things will disappear, and I will make all things new for you. You will become as lovely as the moon in a procession of stars, a reflection of my love. All of your life I have been drawing you to me with cords of love. I spoke tenderly to you, calling you to come to me. Now I want to sing over you my songs of deliverance. Once you come to know how deep my love for you truly is, you will live with confidence. My love for you is perfect, and perfect love will cast out all of your fear. If you should ever lose faith in me, I will never lose faith in you. When you fail, I will be there to help you. When you fall, I will carry you. The smallest sparrow looks to me for help. Won't I care for you as well? You are worth so much more to me. Your mind will rest in perfect peace, free at last from doubt and confusion, and nothing will be able to pry you from my arms, because I will hide you in the shelter of my love. You will nestle safely beneath my wings. Those who try to harm you will answer to me, and no plan that they form against you will succeed, because I will give you the keys of my kingdom. You yourself will have the authority of my name to open and close every door before you. From east to the west, from the north to the south, everything will be given into your hand. can ask me anything. Anything at all. And I will give it to you if it serves my ultimate will. Yes. Go ahead and ask me. And I will even give you the nations as your inheritance. And you will rule over the powers of darkness, trampling them beneath your feet. Those who bless you, I will bless. But those who come against you shall surely fall. And I will write upon you a new name for all to see. You will be called the City of God, the New Jerusalem. Kings will come from the ends of the earth just to see your beauty. And they will bring their wealth to you from the far reaches of the earth. And there you will be, sitting upon my throne, and wearing the crown of my everlasting favor for all the world to see. Beloved, I have prepared a place for you in my Father's house. I want you to be where I am. We will walk together in the cool of the day, strolling arm in arm in the garden of God, in paradise restored. And you will eat from the tree of life that is there. Can you trust the promises I make to you, my love? I am not a man that I should lie. I will watch over my word to perform it on your behalf. I will never change. I will always be the same. Yesterday, today, and forever. Oh, most beautiful one, my love, my dove, my beloved. If you will accept your king's proposal, all these great and precious promises will be yours. My bond is my word, and my covenant is sealed with my own blood, which was given to purchase you. I will love, honor, and cherish you all the days of your life. And I will be with you always, even to the end of the world. This is my proposal. What will you answer?
Something that I should know about this new wind, a new wind that's gonna blow.
On reggae2reggae.com, we encourage our listeners with an inclusive, intelligent, and innovative alternative media experience.
Join me for Celebrate Life, where we will be looking at all the issues that you could possibly have and how you can transform them into a celebratory occasion. Celebrate Life on reggae2reggae.com. See you there.
Nutritious food, succulent dishes, superior workmanship, and excellent service. Jamaica is on the go. Let's grow what we eat and eat what we grow. Let's harness the indomitable spirit of our most valued resource, our people. Let's support our local businesses After all, buying Jamaican means building Jamaica.
It's the raining of the heathen coming down on my people, taking the goodness of life and rendering them evil.
Dr. Sherille Chung on reggae2reggae.com. Dr. Sherille Chung on reggae2reggae.com. Dr. Sherille Chung on reggae2reggae.com. Dr.
The King's Proposal. Isn't that exciting, exhilarating, just X? This is what you call that X-rated proposal, because it covers every single area of your life, every need that you could have. Oh my goodness. All right, let's just break it down now. We are into the segment that says, if you should ever lose faith in me, I will never lose faith in you. When you fail, I will be there to help you. When you fall, I will carry you. The smallest sparrow looks to me for help. Whoa! The smallest sparrow looks to me for help. So we're going to look at this and we're going to break it down, and we're going to be using the rules of Celebrate Life to do that. So 1, know where you're going. 2, know your driver. 3, pay as you enter. And 4, enjoy the ride. Because we need to understand that as we go through this journey of life, that there are certain things we have to get in place. Those are the things that are non-negotiable. You must know where you're going. You need to plan. 2, you must know who's your driver. Who is directing you? Who do you go to when you have challenges? When you fall, when you fail, when you lose faith. We all go there during our journeys through life. We all fail at times, fall at times, and lose faith at times. It is knowing who the driver is and where to go to the operations manual that is going to get us through the process. Excuse me. All right, so that know where you're going, know your driver. Then the third one is pay as you enter. What is my responsibility as I go through this journey? What is my responsibility? And on most occasions, our responsibility is just to receive what is being offered. There is very little that we have to do in order to engage all of these promises that are in the proposal. Mainly, what we have to do is receive the offering of the, what should I say now, the solutions. That's what it really is. Receive the offering of the solutions. What in there do you have to work at? Receive the offering, the gift of the solutions. And very often it requires that we receive so that He can increase in our lives. The power and authority and all the gifts that He gives us freely can increase in our lives. And that requires us to receive. So you notice that in the middle of the brambles, you notice that the brambles have increased. As you go along the path of life, as you abandon yourself in just total surrender and obedience to Him, the brambles is going to increase. And what the brambles do is that after a while, they take over. It appears. Because we are just constantly being stuck. Whether it's a thorn in the flesh, or it is a spirit, or whatever it is. You know, these things come in threes, you hear those terms, and why like everybody turn against me? Or listen, it's the increase of the brambles, so that you get to the place where you are totally abandoned to him. Then that's when you start to soar. So that is what the process that we're going through as we listen to the King's proposal and break it down every day. So that's how we enjoy the ride, because if that lady don't look like she's enjoying herself, because she's oblivious, anyway, of the brambles around, because she is abandoned to thankfulness and praise and just putting herself 100%, not 99% in its business. 100% surrender and abandonment is where your victory and success is going to come from. So today we're looking at when I fail, fall, or lose faith, which is a path we all go on through everybody's journey. Okay? So what am I going to do? So we're going to categorize what do we do in each section. Know where you're going, know who the driver is, pay as you enter, and enjoy the ride. What do you do in order to go through those 4 steps? 1. If you should ever lose faith in me, I will never lose faith in you. This is knowing your driver. What path are we going on? We are charting a path of what should we do when we fail, when we fall, and when we lose faith. That is know where you're going. Know where you're going. When you're on that path, you got to now know the driver. So we're looking at knowing the driver, and this is what the driver is offering. The driver says, if you should ever lose faith in me, I will never lose faith in you. And so the process of losing faith in self is a must happen one. Okay? Because if we get to know ourselves, we get to know the enormity of the challenges that face us, then we know that we will not be able to manage it. Anything that is bigger than us, that we have been called, destined, made to do, will always bring us to the place where we lose faith in ourselves. That is the time that we have to now turn around and put our faith in our driver. However, he says, if you should ever lose faith in me, because there are times when the enormity of the task before us gives us doubts or uncertainties as to whether this is an impossible task. Am I going to be able to bring it to pass? Will I be able to go through it? And the answer is no, not in my own strength. And so at that time, he says, I will never lose faith in you. And so if you know who the driver is, you know how he operates, then you are assured that he will not lose faith in you. And what is he not losing faith in? The him in you. That's it. The inner spirit that has been put into you. That's what he is trying to pull out and bring to the front. Right? So, if you should ever lose faith in me, I will never lose faith in you. Then he also goes on to say, when you fail, I will be there to help you. When you fall, I will carry you. All right. So let's look at some situations when we fail. You know, we fail in so many areas. Daily. We fail to, let's just go at the action part. Because we fail all the time at the thought and conceptualizing part. But where we have the greatest impact on those around us and on ourselves is what we say and what we actually do. Because that is observable, meaning people can see it, hear it, and be impacted by it. So remember we talked about the connection point, that's the mouth. And so we need to use the mouth to connect. And when we use the mouth to connect to whatever we want, whatever is put into our hearts, then we start what we call the creative process, because words have creative force. You shall have what you say. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. I think I would probably use that on every show. I cannot use it too many times because it is just such a powerful thing. And it's not about only speaking the right things that have creative force. It's just a creative force. So if you say, boy, you just go and turn out just like your father. Mark my words, he will turn out just like. Me dear, I will tell you about the situation. Because I have my dear friend, I have a friend. And every time I see her, I say to her, boy, why you look like you're pregnant, sir? She said, no, I can't be pregnant because I had my last period and I am on this excellent contraceptive, right? And it never fails. I said, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. When story come to bone, she might very well be pregnant on the weekend or next week. I will tell you exactly what happened because she's now due to go to the doctor. So, what I have been saying to her, not me alone, plenty other people, oh, you look like you're pregnant, sir. Do you know that that can stop the contraceptive from working? I am here to tell you. You don't understand the power of words. The other day I was talking to another friend of mine, and I said, you know something? I was speaking something about somebody who did a terrible thing to me. And I said, you see them? They went dead bad. And I just realized that, whoops, no, that's not what I'm called to do. I mean, what they did was tantamount to try to kill me. And I said, no, I bless this person. Lord, let your abundance fall upon them. Let them understand what you have for their lives. Turn them around and I bless them. I'm going to go to a break, so come back.
You see the little that they gave you was just to deceive you. Don't tell me that you were blind. Don't let the devil fool you. Oh, yeah. Some...
Are you struggling with some kind of health condition? Is it arthritis, high blood pressure, Crohn's disease, constipation, AIDS, cancer? Whatever it is, we can show you how to get your natural defenses up so that your bodies will deal with your condition. Join us as our studio audience on reggae2reggae.com when we will teach you how to celebrate every moment of your life. Call us at 336-7350 for information. Limited space.
Since the first public demonstration of radio by Nikola Tesla in 1893, no one ever thought of putting the 2 hours of music together until we created Reggae2Reggae.com.
Reggae to reggae, bun down bro, mana. Make it burn, them call, mana. Make it burn, one figure, oh, mana. Make it burn, bun. Africa, we come from, mana. Reggae to reggae, big up on yourself, saying, I love, as I would say.
How I know things have got to change.
Sherrill Chung on reggae2reggae.com. Dr. Sherrill Chung on reggae2reggae.com. Dr. Sherrill Chung on reggae2reggae.com. Dr.
Hi, it's me back, right? And we are in this exciting segment of knowing your driver and paying as you enter. How do we put those two together? And we are looking at another segment of the King's Proposal here on Celebrate Live on reggae2reggae.com. And today we are looking at the topic that says, when I fail or fall or lose faith, how am I to respond in order to get to the expected end of prosperity, success, and enjoying the ride? All right, so here we have our abandonment in the midst of the brambles and the dry places. And do you know, right now, it's just a period of dry places in the world. You know, it don't matter how much money you have, money dry up. It does not matter how much abundance you're accustomed to. It just dry up. So how do you face those situations? And we've been doing this in the last couple of shows. Abandonment, absolute surrender, absolute giving up the worrying and the when you fail, I will be there to help you. And you know, there is something in this whole issue of failing and falling. If you don't fail, you don't need help from outside. Huh? If you don't fall, if you don't fall, you don't need nobody to lift you up. And if you don't lose faith, you don't need anybody to have faith for you. You understand? So it speaks to two issues. One, the issue of community, but also the issue of needing outside help, right? So when I say community, it's the same issue of needing outside help, outside of yourself in the human environment, but also outside help outside of this environment where you are calling on supernatural help, right? So help, H-E-L-P. So the issue is one of embracing the positive characteristics that come out of failing, falling, and losing faith. Because that is always a reason for illness of any sort. It doesn't matter. It's always an opportunity to say, stop, do a little assessment, and receive my gift. Every time you face a crisis or a negative situation, it means that it is an opportunity to embrace the gifts that are there. Just, the gifts are there. They are being offered to you 24/7. But guess what? When we have the ability to do it ourselves, we do not reach for the gifts. And when you do not reach for the gifts, you do not engage supernatural intervention into your situation. So it's a simple thing. Oh, so bring on the lack, bring on the loss, bring on the whatever I need to be there. And so this is why I try and be there. Nobody is a sucker for suffering, all right? So what I do to cut down on my amount of trauma out of the issues that happen around is that I try and access the gifts all the time before I have need for them. Because if I have enough money, for instance, to purchase X, I still ask for supernatural intervention. I don't care what I'm doing. If I have all the capabilities and abilities to do something, then I still ask for supernatural intervention. That is the issue. asking for supernatural intervention. Why? Because it's offered. It says, if you should ever lose faith in me, I will never lose faith in you. That's the phrase from the proposal. 2, when you fail, I will be there to help you. So I'm doing a sort of a preventative maintenance. That's how I am. Always have been. If I look over there and I see somebody getting some kind of illness, or their belly getting big, or they're putting on too much weight, whoops, I go home to go do crunches and make sure I watch my diet. I learn from everybody else's demise or decline. That is how I live my life. Because that way, you do what you call preventative maintenance. And that is how we were meant to live. However, on the occasions that you do not do the preventative, because we get sidetracked, and sometimes we give up the time we should be spending on preventative maintenance, and we use that time to do things. And I'm here to tell you, it never works. You need to go and listen to our series on time management. So about, I don't know, it's probably 30 or 40 days of how do you organize your time in relationship to all your interactions with others, with your family, with yourself, with your creator, with your community, with your church, with your charitable organization, with your school, with your job, with your nation, and with the world. We all interact in all of these areas, and we need to always put the right amount of priority. How do you prioritize? How much time should you spend on each in order to maintain wholeness, which requires a maintenance of balance? The only time you are not well, and that is not just physically, but psychologically and spiritually, is when you're out of balance, right? In the physical realm, we talk about the neurotransmitters, and this is what connects physical health with psychological health with spiritual health, right? The neurotransmitters, they call the areas called neurobiology, or they call it neuroimmunology, but it is the effect, they call it the mind-body thing. I don't like to use that word because it sounds very new age, but that's all right, whatever you want to sound like. That is the concept that we need to always remember, that there is that connectivity. And you cannot be well in your physical being if you are unwell in your psychological being, and even worse off, unwell in the spiritual area. Because all illness starts in the spirit realm, the pneuma, P-N-E-U-M-A, and then it flows through the psycho, psycho, P-S-Y-C-H-O, right? And then it comes and manifests into the soma, which is the body. So that is the whole basis of pneumo-psycho-somatology, the study of the triunity of man and the interaction between the three parts that must take place in order for us to be in whole health, right? And health is not a physical thing. It's what happens in the body is just a manifestation of what has happened in the spiritual realm and has filtered down through the cycle. So understanding that concept is pivotal towards maintaining your health. So when you fail, I will be there to help you, right? And without our engaging that spirit realm, we cannot be healthy. We cannot be healthy. And so it's not a religious thing. It is a spiritual thing. It is coming into sync, pardon me, with who you were created to be. See my green drink here? I haven't referred to it, but yes it is. Power drink, what I'm having here today? Avocado. And the usual banana, pawpaw, green powder, which is moringa or barley grass powder, and a little cinnamon, and cane juice. Wow, coconut milk. Yeah. And I'm here to tell you, it is amazing. I mean, this is keeps me totally full for 2 hours, right? Because it gives my body all the nutrition it needs for 2 hours. So maybe I should just mention here that we recommend that you eat every 2 hours. You have a serving. Not, when I say eat, let me just take that, change that to ingest nutrition, right? Every 2 hours. And ideally, what I do is, let's say we start at 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, I'll have I usually have my moringa capsules at 6 o'clock, right? At 8 o'clock, I have my cereal, right? Which may be a blended cereal with all of this stuff. I have, pardon me, I have hemp seeds. I have oats, not for any nutrition, but for fiber. I have a 7-grain cereal, dry cereal. I have some bran. I have a coconut cereal, which I make myself and which is available. And I have raisins in there, coconut milk with the fiber, and some cane juice to sweeten it. And I just, I have it blended out smooth and drink it, or I just scoop it up and have it. That's my cereal. And then that's 8 o'clock. 10 o'clock I have a carrot juice. 12 o'clock I have my green shake. 2 o'clock I have a red, usually I have either beetroot juice or I have a sorrel drink. That's at 2 o'clock. I'm going to do it right. 4 o'clock I usually have another carrot juice, right? So that's my 2 yellows. My red was the sorrel or the beetroot. And 6 o'clock I usually have a salad with some nut meat or some cheese, nut cheese of course. And that's 6 o'clock. And then 8 o'clock I probably have a some juice, right? So right away I did from 6, 8, 10, 12, 2, 4, 6, 8. That was 5, 6, 7, 8 servings. And honey, I am ready to go. Constantly full of energy, I'm telling you. Well, those of you who know me know that I'm like the bunny. So we are looking at how our contribution, paying as you enter. What do we have to do? Receive this gift. Know who your driver is. And you need to know that this driver really wants the best. That is the best for you all the time. And I don't know how, people just avoid going there. I think it's because we don't want to give up our individuality. But guess what? That is when our individuality comes out. That is when we have an opportunity to be ourselves. So, the last segment in here says, when you fall, I will carry you. So look here now. If you fail or you fall and you have constant help and you have an offer to be carried, how on earth can you look this gift horse in the back? You have got to not just take the gifts, open them and use them. So, time for another break. So we'll talk a little more of how you're going to enjoy the ride while you're on this journey of knowing what to do when you fail, when you fall, and when you lose faith. So come back.
Somehow I know things have
this is the Uprising Roast Band, and I represent for reggae to reggae.com. Boom, shakalaka, boom, boom, boom. Sing, check out, I'm out. Trench down, you keep on rocking. Bang, ba, ding, be, dong, bang, bang, be, ding. Trench down, you keep on rocking. Yeah, the Uprising Root.
The Jamaican music that is emerging in the whole reggae phenomenon is one of the most tremendous political forces in this country, because it's a tremendous force for change. It is the first real people's language that has emerged, in which people are singing of their woes, their tragedy, their despair, and are forcing this society to understand.
Reggae2reggae.com. We encourage our listeners with an inclusive, intelligent, and innovative alternative media experience.
Nutritious food, succulent dishes, superior workmanship, and excellent service. Jamaica is on the go. Let's grow what we eat and eat what we grow. Let's harness the indomitable spirit of our most valued resource, our people. Let's support our local businesses. After all, buying Jamaican means building Jamaica.
So keep it tuned to reggae2reggae.com and we'll have more for you. Keep it locked.
Cheryl Chung on reggae2reggae.com. Dr. Cheryl Chung on reggae2reggae.com. Dr. Cheryl Chung on reggae2reggae.com.
Hi, we're back. And you see, I've almost finished my green drink. Wow. So now you know the whole thing of preventive maintenance. What is a part of pay as you enter? You can't go in there and do your responsibility. You can't expect just a magic wand, wave it over you and then you do everything right. Doesn't work that way. Okay. So here we are finishing up pay as you enter and look into enjoying the ride, which is our fourth section. Here on Reggae to Reggae, Celebrate Life, and we are doing the King's proposal and what he wants for us, what he offers to us, and what is our path to receive it, utilize it. And that's what we're showing you how to do in this program. The smallest sparrow looks to me for help. That's all we have to do. That is all we have to do in terms of pay as you enter. The whole thing is orchestrated by our Creator, by the King who's given us his proposal. All I have to do is look to him. You have a problem, you feel? Look to him. You fall, look to him. Look, you don't understand what is happening here now. You have a proposal from the King of Kings, who has every resource, owns everything, can do everything, is always there. What else? What other superlative can I find? Attach it to him. And once you recognize, know your driver, then it says, the smallest sparrow looks to me for help. What about you? We will do that in the program tomorrow. But today I want to show you exactly how you can enjoy the ride. So, as I said before, in every program, enjoying the ride has to do with doing the first 3 steps. And so you must understand what road you're going down. And if you're on the wrong road, just cross over, man. The 2 roads them run almost parallel enough. But one is specific. The other one is non-specific. You can't try anything, can't do anything, you can't try all the stuff different healing modalities and blah, 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 blah. You see that it's a specific road? I am your healer. I am your health. I am your wealth. I am your provider. I am your peace. I am the Prince of Peace. I am your lover. I am the one who provides the ability to love everybody. And I am your joy. For the joy of the Lord is your strength. So that's specific on this road. And it means that, what do I need? Boom. That's where I go for the answers. On the other road, there are all sorts of possibilities and alternatives. And, you know, some people think it's an advantage when you have a whole heap of possibilities. But guess what? None of them are ultimately, eternally successful. They are popped down at one time or the other. So, why would I want to go that way when I have this specific, surefire, must succeed alternative? Right, moving on. That's how I can enjoy the ride, because I have a confidence. I know, like I know, that I must succeed. That's some notes here. What do you want help with? You want help with, and I made a list. Your health? All of us want help with our health, because we all face health challenges. Human needs. That's where to look. The answer is in Genesis chapter 1, verse 29. And it deals with your physical, your spiritual, and your psychological health. 2, do you want help with your finances? The answer is Deuteronomy 8:18. And you don't use that until after you've done the first one. You must deal with your health first. Your spiritual health, your physical health, and your psychological health first. Then you move on to the next thing, your financial health. And that says, it is the Lord who gives you health. It is your Creator who gives you health. So that you can acquire wealth. All wealth comes from Him too. And when you have gotten that wealth, there is a purpose to use it for the expansion of His kingdom. And as you do that, the more you use to expand His kingdom, the more sticks onto you while it's going through. All right, moving on. Do you have emotional issues? Do you need help in the emotional area? Well, He is the one that says, I wish above all things that you prosper. That is a spiritual thing. Prosperity is a thing of the spirit. And be in health, thing of the physical realm. As your soul prospers. That's where the emotional and the relational challenges and interactions take place. The emotions that you have with yourself and the relationships that you have with others. The only way to keep them positive, non-toxic, and therapeutic, because relationships and emotions are supposed to be therapeutic. That means that they provide healing and coming back to the place where they were, what should I say, no, they were created to be. Because emotions are about healing me. But if I have toxic emotions, then they are going to damage me. If I have non-toxic emotions, they are going to heal me. So, is that what you need? You need emotional issue? Then He has provided for you love. And do you know, it also works for the next one. You're having problems with relationships. The way to get through that is also to, first of all, love the Lord your God with all. In the story, all. Seek Him first. All. And then secondly, you move on to loving yourself. When you love yourself, you can get rid of all toxic emotions. Because everything that somebody else makes you vex about is about yourself and what you are unable to deal with in here. And that is what makes you angry with other people. Score the beam and the speck. Moving on. Then we have the relationships issue. And remember, the relationships are to do with everything, not just people, environment, organizations, etc. How do you relate to those? And again, you relate to them once you're able to engage and love. So remember, in all of these interactions, that is how we have to proceed. And this is how we can proceed with joy, this is how we can enjoy. Because, let's face it, if you follow up everything that is happening out there, this financial state, plus everything else state, I am sorry, you are going to have challenges after challenges after challenges. And everybody faces them. Everybody faces them. And once that happens, then you need to understand that the solutions are there. The solutions are on a platter. But you've got to seek them. You know, those who look to me for help. The smallest sparrow. What about this big sparrow? Right? The crowning creation. Because the sparrow is just one of the minor creations, you know. I am the masterpiece. You are the masterpiece. And when you recognize that, then he just stands ready, waiting to help, right? And then the other thing I had on here is issues of the past, of the present, and of the future. Those are also, I'm looking at the most urgent, pressing things that face people. And of course, there's a big one, stress. And remember, stress only occurs when your spirit is not synchronized by the spirit of your creator. And that's what he wants to do. Bring them into sync so you can sail through or soar above the issues that we all face on a daily basis. So, until tomorrow, enjoy the ride, because that was what you were destined to do. In the midst of the dry places, the whole thing can come tumbling down. But it's all right. I'll hold it up onto the thing. But here we go. This is how you do. Enjoy the ride by abandoning yourself in the midst of the dry places. See you tomorrow here on Celebrate Life on Reggae to Reggae, when we are going to look at a little more of the Kingsford Movement. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye. See you tomorrow.
These words have been spoken by my master.